Hey there, drummer son. Hey, y'all, that was just a flaw. Hey, there ain't no telling what you run into. Hey there, Southern girl. Hey, that was a flaw. Hey, I was sitting here thinking about that now. But I reckon there ain't that much to think about. All right, Tanya Larissa, little catcher. Okay. I run across something that I was going to show y'all. You know, I got to make sure I can pull it up. I ain't sure if I know how to pull that up. It's a... No, I don't. Hey, I guess I don't know how to pull it up. It's... I know you can do it, but I don't know how to... I don't know how to do it. Let me see if I can pull the... Man. Hey, y'all try to bear with me. I mean, you wouldn't believe what I see here. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to pull it up, but I'll try to. I can't pull it up, y'all. I was going to show y'all I got a picture of like when a video takes off. But I mean, I can't remember how to get it on her. But how a video would just run across there like it ain't nothing, and then all of a sudden just take off. But I would talk if I can remember how to do it. I hadn't messed with this. I think this might be the way. You know what? Stuff happens, y'all. Hey, I wanted to show y'all that. Hey, the warrior. I have the bad diarrhea. Hey, them vertical people, they funny, ain't they? I'm telling you, they make me laugh now. Hey, I had something I was going to show y'all, but man, I don't know how to show you. I mean, I got it uploaded, but I don't know how to put it on here. Y'all want me to, yeah, they funny, boy. I mean, I see them on Tammy sometime, like, hey, they make me laugh now. And you know, they all act the same. My God, I wanted to show you that to y'all now. I don't reckon I can, y'all. I tell you what I done. Danny, you don't seem tough. Hey, I ain't all that tough no more, Blake. I ain't all that tough no more. I used to be pretty tough, but them days is over with, bud. Hey, Miss Peggy, how you doing? Hey, y'all, I got to get my mind on what I'm doing here. I took the StreamYard, y'all, and I got rid of it. I mean, I didn't get rid of it, but I ain't gonna use StreamYard. Let me see what this guy's saying. Yeah, you probably could whoop me. That's if I lay down on the ground and let you get me like what you want to. But y'all, yeah, I ain't paying him no attention, y'all. That StreamYard, y'all, it's, I was telling y'all last night, it takes a lot of power to run. And that's the reason right there that ain't using. Let me get something going here and I'll tell y'all more about it. I'll get us something going in the background. Four years ago. I can do one thing at a time, y'all, and that's about it. But Oh, it helps to add it to the screen, don't it? Man, it's all messed up. All right, I got it there. Yeah, that StreamYard glitch is bad. And this does here a little bit, but it ain't as bad as that StreamYard. And I just ain't gonna mess with it. I am going to sleep. Got to go. Peggy, no, you ain't gonna leave me, are you? Let me tell y'all who's missing. Alona's missing. Hey, Pamela. Hey, hey, that troll, y'all. If he'll come on the mic, I'll get him to come in here. You love just a girl. Hey, they act like all the same person, don't they? Hey there, Jeannie. Hey, don't they act like all the same person? Yeah, I got to learn this program right here a little bit better. Hey, you know, StreamYard would hold the settings. But this right here, it loses it. Like if you had, like if you got a banner that says, like and share the video and all that, it disappears. Hey, just a southern girl does the guy like you? But man, I was so tired. I ain't even looked at this right here, but I didn't know. I didn't know it wouldn't hold the settings. Hey, Tony. I didn't know it wouldn't hold the settings. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wonder where he lives at. Reckon he might live in North Carolina. Hey, don't mind you getting in there and acting a fool. As long as you keep yourself decent in there. If you get out of line, they gonna boot you out of here. Or I'll boot you out. And see here, hey, this is another flaw. I'm supposed to be on the screen. Probably take a while to get used to this right here. Don't boot your boyfriend. Hey, you ain't gonna boot nobody's boyfriend as long as they get on here and act like they're supposed to act. I didn't know. You know, I done brung pictures and all kind of stuff in this thing. I've done everything this program's got, but like I forgot how to do it. I hate like learning something new. Hey, Kathy, you want to come on the mic? Danny, you are. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it wasn't on there, Kathy. I mean, I've got it on there, but it was already supposed to be on there. It was saying it was on there. So what I done is click remove and put it back. Oh, you mixing resin? I think you might have a troll there. Hey, what's going on? Hey, and I don't like where the chat's at on here neither. And they need to do some work to this right here. The chat's on the wrong side. It keeps getting covered up. You constantly like have to click. The comments will get hid. But hey, this right here's something else. Y'all, while I'm trying to drink me some coffee, what do you say I play Grandma here a minute?
In the bed day and night. I didn't get up just for a minute, and then I would go back to bed. I could not sit up. I was too sick to go to the doctor, y'all. But
and let me know. Say, yeah, I can hear Grandma.
But anyway,
let me get me some coffee drinking. It ain't been too long. Like got stirred.
People like going to people's houses and standing out in the yard and waving to them and.
Okay, you can hear.
Letting them see them.
Right.
And
we'll play her a minute here.
That's so hard when you're used to being around people. And to
matter of fact, what I'm wanting to do is look at this program here.
Stop. And not have people around and not, which I don't have many people around anyway. No one but Cody, he's here, but he's in his room most of the time playing Xbox, and I don't see him much. But anyway, I have y'all, and I have my yard and my birds, and they are flying everywhere now, and they're feeding babies out there. I know they are. I know they're feeding their babies.
Name is Sam, and they
keep flying up there, and they don't go in. They just stand up there at the front. So I know they have babies out there. I know they have some. It's about time for them to have them. But anyway, what I'm going to do is tell y'all about this project that I'm going to do. I'm going to say it's going to be short. Y'all don't see a worm on me, do you? Maybe the wind blew them away. But they're birds just flying all over around. Let me look back there and see if there is any back there.
You know, a lot of times when I'm watching Grandma, when she laughs, she makes me laugh. Sometimes when I'm watching. Cause she just laugh out of the blue, you know it.
I don't see a bird back there. Y'all, what in the world? Anyway, I know they're here because I see them all. They swarming all over. They know this food is here, but they won't come up here and get it from right here. But they'll be up here. They'll go back there before they'll come up here. But when I leave, they'll be all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do. And y'all, thank y'all so much
You
for
see
watching
how
my
I'm showing her?
videos, subscribing and
Let
sharing,
me stop and tell
and
y'all.
clicking the bell. And
You see how I'm showing Grandma on there? You can't do that to just anybody. They'll get a notification that you're showing, you know. But like, only her can do something about it. In other words, she could get the video took down. Oh, so now if it was up to everybody on YouTube, you wouldn't ever see nothing like that right there, what I'm showing you. Only she can get this video took down. World's USA. Hey, USA boy, are you foreign? Yeah. Yeah, I am.
it is awesome to have y'all to talk to. Even though we can't hug and we can't uh, see each other in person, we can see each other on here. And that's the next best thing, I guess, is to be able to see and watch each other and comment and stuff. But okay, I done talked enough. Let me get my project here and show you what I'm planning on doing. I don't want to knock my cup off. I'm going to sit y'all's over here on this table. Okay, this is them. I bought these back in the summer, and I thought, well, I think I'll maybe put some cement on them and have them for yard decorations. And I've just had
I
them
had the
back
mic
there
muted. Thank you,
in the
Kathy.
room, and I haven't got around to. I sort of have to have a inspiration, like I just don't just say I'm gonna do this. I have to think about it and get focused and kind of have an inspiration on what I'm gonna do and how to do it. But I'm going. These are beautiful. I hate to put cement on them, but they won't sit out here. This little pot right behind me here has a plant, a pot that I made and a plant in it. I think I want to put these little bears back there with cement on them. They'll keep forever with cement, but they won't keep forever out. They won't keep outside like this. They'll go away. They
I think I had the mic muted again. Grandma's got projects sitting everywhere. All in that trailer she's got over there next door. Under her carport. And I tried to get her to put them on eBay. She thinks nobody don't want that stuff. I don't know why she won't listen to me. Has any of y'all ever woke up on the wrong side of the bed? Hey, Charles, I ain't seen you in a while, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot of her. You know, Tammy's supposed to make a video today. But, hey, she didn't feel good. I didn't even say nothing to her. I usually say, you gonna make a video? But I didn't even say nothing to her. Hey, Charles, you ready to get on the mic? Connie, you ready to get on the mic? Pamela, you ready to get on the mic? I need some help tonight. Y'all, I ain't joking. I need some help talking tonight.
won't do good. But I'm gonna take these little bears and I'm gonna let them kind of be hugging each other. Bears can hug each other. We can't. This is what I'm planning on doing. I don't know if it'll work out. I don't know. All I'm going to do is I'm going to try it. And where's this? Oh, that's the leg. I lost his leg. I'm going to let them be kind of hugging each other.
Hey, Connie, are you on Facebook? Let me get her muted in.
Ain't that?
Are you on Facebook, Connie? Because I got to send you the link. Well, I'll put the link in here. I ain't going to be able to do that, y'all, and, you know, if we ever got a lot of people. Oh, I put it in there. All you got to do is click that. And you got to allow your mic. You got to allow your camera. You have to figure it out. I know I done that to Tammy about a week ago. And she don't know nothing. And hey, she come right in the room. I mean, we had it on private or unlisted because we was checking it out. But that's the link there, Connie. I used to call all kind of people stuff. Oh, I'm gonna play Mama here a minute, y'all. You wanna come in, come in.
Sweet. I'm gonna put some tape over the eyes so when I dip it in cement, when the cement stops running, and I'll pull that tape off and the eyes will be still on there and you can see them. This one's got little black eyes. But I'm gonna cover it up, and I'm
Hey there, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Say you ain't all that interested. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm on here.
Hey, did you hear what I said?
No.
Didn't you say you wasn't all that interested?
Well, no, I said I'd do it.
Okay. Hey, what state you live in?
Washington.
Which Washington?
The state.
Talking about way up yonder where it's cold?
Yep.
Way up there near Alaska?
Yep.
What do y'all do when it gets cold weather like that?
I stay in the house. I used to like to go out in it, but I don't anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't like hot weather, but I don't like it to be too awful cold, you know.
No, me either.
Do you do arts and crafts like most of these women?
I do.
What kind of
I
stuff you do?
paint. I paint. I used to do carving as well, but I don't. I have arthritis real bad and a lot of other things, so I'm not as good with my hands as I used to be. I paint. I do all kinds of things. The recycle bin, half of it doesn't come out because I make stuff out of it.
Did you know that almost everybody gets on here? That almost everybody, all these women, they do projects and stuff. Because
Yeah.
I talk to. It ain't like I talk to them every day and stuff, but like I have like over a period of time, and they
Mhm.
almost all like to do. They got something that they like to do.
Well, I don't have one particular thing. I actually make. I have a campfire with a sun behind it that I've made, and it's all different colors of wood put together,
Mm.
all different types of wood, from dark woods to light woods. But I can't do that stuff anymore as well as I could. It takes me a long time. And then I do resin. Um, I do a lot of sewing. Um, I just do a lot of things.
Yeah, I noticed that like I never forget a face.
Hmm.
I can forget somebody's name, but like I never forget a face. And I'm glad you got on here and showed your face.
Oh, I've been on StreamYard before on somebody else's.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's why I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't work because I
who
was like, I've been on it before.
you can tell everybody not to be scared of getting on live.
No, because I mean, I'm a mess right now. So you guys have seen me at my worst,
Uh huh.
and I don't really care. Too old to care anymore.
Yeah, I like to go to uh, Walmart wearing pajamas.
I've done that once or twice, but not because I wanted to, just because wearing clothes, if I wear stuff too tight now because of all my conditions, it hurts real bad. So I
Have you,
wear my pajamas a lot.
have you got a project that you can show us?
Yeah, I'd have to go in the other room, so I'll have to put you guys and have you wait here, and I'll go get it.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Okay, be right back.
Okay.
And ignore my messy bathroom.
Oh, y'all say Connie Jones ain't scared to get on the mic? You actually get used to it, y'all. Believe it or not, you get used to it. Now, I don't know about that getting used to being on the camera, but you get used to getting on the mic. And you don't have to get on, yeah. Hey, you don't even have to show your face. But like some people, it don't bother them.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
This is my campfire.
What's that? Hey, show it a little closer. Oh, yeah, I see there. I see now.
I carved each piece separate and then put it together.
You carved that
Yes, sir.
out of wood?
Yes, sir.
Dang.
I shake a lot, so forgive me.
Hey, I got where I do too. So everybody's saying they like that.
And then this is one of my residence projects. It's a turtle.
Okay.
Oops.
Hey, yeah, that's cool there.
I can put it down and show you on the camera. Make it show.
And let me get Mom off the screen here for now.
Okay, can you guys see it?
Yeah, we can see it.
Could you guys see it?
Yeah.
Danny, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm still trying to get used to this, Connie. Hey, how long you been watching Grandma?
Actually, it's been since Cody lived with her.
How long?
Since Cody lived with her. A long time.
A long time. Yeah, something happened. I couldn't hear you that good.
Oh, since Cody lived with her.
Can y'all hear her, or is it just me?
Since Cody lived with her.
Oh, okay. Since Cody lived with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I got you now. We'll close some of these pages out in case my internet's messing up. Yeah, Larissa said she barely can hear you. I don't know what that is.
I don't know because I had the blood.
It says volume got low when you got further away from the mic.
Yeah. Well, I'm only on my little phone. I don't even have a computer, so. I didn't ever buy one because I worked on a computer for 25 years and never one at my house. Wanted to be away from them, so I never got one.
Yeah, I can't live without a computer.
I can.
So can you see the chat?
No, and I never could on the other person's channel either.
So
But I'm not going to worry about it.
they
I'll rewatch and see what people said.
hey, you might need another phone because that right there is acting up. Sometimes you talk loud and plain, and sometimes it kind of goes like you're putting a bow over the phone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird because I can hear you fine. So I don't know.
Well, in this
And this
video,
is just a little teeny phone Android.
like when
Yeah,
sometimes
and
sometime tomorrow you can go back and look at this video right here, and you will hear what I'm
mhm.
talking about. But
Okay, I
anyway,
will.
everybody loves what you're doing, though.
Well, I know Kathy does. She's seen my stuff.
I've
I
been.
could go get one more thing to tell you if you want.
Hey, is there any way you could get Connie Auto? Connie's Auto sounds muffled. That's what somebody's saying. Hey, see if you get a little closer to the mic and see if that helps. I mean, closer to the phone.
I don't talk real loud. So maybe that's it.
Hey, that's it there. Now that sounds good there.
Okay. And I can go get one more item if you want to see something else. It's way different from what I've showed you.
What did you used to do for a living?
I was a medical record specialist for 3,
Oh,
just
I,
below the management.
yeah, yeah. Stephen had a girlfriend that that's what she doing. That's the one that was in the fire. If you ever heard me talking about it before.
Yeah. Isn't she the gal who passed away?
Say that again.
Is that the gal that passed away?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They was at a party and now he don't like that kind of stuff. He don't like to be around drinking. Uh, it, uh, but he tried to get her to leave. And he got mad and left her. He called me up and I said, go back and get her. I told him to go back and get her. And she wouldn't go. But like,
Well,
when you go back and look at this, Connie, I can look at the
uh-huh.
broadcast and it's at about the 45-minute range.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm
you
going to
know,
watch the whole thing though. I like watching videos over again because I miss stuff sometimes.
yeah. Hey, I can tell you what. I can tell you
But,
somebody to do some talking, and that's Danae. You ever heard her on here
no.
talking?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you can if Gina gets on here, you can take a nap. Eh,
I'm just really shy. So that's why I don't talk much. But if you get me going, you can ask Kathy. I don't shut up.
well, how you gonna get? How you gonna get the men if you shy?
I've been married 34 years in June to my husband. 35 in June. June 23rd. We'll be married 35 years.
Do you ever get tired of him?
Sometimes. But I don't want to train a new one.
Hey,
And he's really okay. He gets all upset sometimes. He had a motorcycle accident when he was 17 and he got 3 skull fractures. So he was in a coma for several months. And he every once in a while he gets real bad headaches and he gets really upset. But I just keep my mouth shut. No, he can't be screaming.
how old is that phone you got?
I've had it I think 4 or 5 years.
Hey, I'm telling you now, Connie, something ain't right with that phone.
Well, I don't know because it works good for everything else. I don't know.
Yeah.
When I had money, I could get me a new one, I suppose. But I'm afraid of iPhone. I can't work my husband's iPhone.
And see, I can barely make out what you're saying.
I don't know how to work my husband's iPhone. Did you hear me then?
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, the
Okay.
YouTube is the YouTube is the same. The thing about them iPhones is their settings is different on there. But like as far as YouTube, they the same thing as the Android. But
But I'm a lot like Grandma doing it. I didn't do a lot with computers other than my job. And I'm really scared to try to do things with it because I screwed things up so bad at work sometimes that I have to have IT in there to fix it for me. And I didn't even tell them what I did. So when the paid to,
hey, Connie, as bad as I want somebody to talk, we just can't make out like good enough to carry on a conversation. But because I can't hardly make out what you're saying. I mean, I can't
okay,
hardly.
well,
Yeah.
what I could do is have my husband show me how to use his phone and I could actually use his phone next time and come on his.
Okay. Yeah. Do that, Connie,
Because
because
he gets upset and I can do it.
it's so bad. I was just trying to guess what you're saying, and
I
actually,
want to show you. I want to show you guys one more thing before I let you get me off of here. I'll
okay,
be
yeah,
right back.
yeah, yeah.
I'll
Go
move
ahead.
real fast.
All right. Yeah, I can't tell you what she's saying neither, y'all. When it does that, so I hear the same thing y'all hear. Is when she comes back, I'm gonna tell her what to do. But also, they say that you can't hear the comments. Hey there, Mima. Yeah. Is
That's
that you
what's
there?
wrong with my daughter. No, that's my daughter.
Oh, that's your daughter?
Yeah, I do it.
Look like she took out her mama. Uh,
Both of my kids do.
you know, I look at pictures in detail, and
Mm-hmm.
I like her lips.
And she's got pretty lips. She's a pretty
Yeah,
little girl.
she sure is.
She's 32 now. I shouldn't say little girl. She's 32. My son's 26.
Now, here's what you do, oh, Connie.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Here's what you need to do. Go get the other
Mm-hmm.
phone and take your phone and put it on YouTube where you can see chat, and get on here, and I'll get you the link again, and because if you get on here, you can't see the chat.
Okay, well, I will have to do it next time, Dan, and the reason is because my husband's trying to encourage it.
Okay. I heard you say you have to do it next time.
Yeah, we had to go to the tax people today, so we spent all day out at the tax place.
Did you say tax?
Yeah, taxes.
Oh, yeah.
We had to go to the taxes with the accountant.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah. My sister's a CPA, but I don't trust her, so we'd rather do it with the other CPA.
All right, well, Connie. Well, it was nice. You getting on here. I wish we could hear you better,
Okay.
but I just can't
I
hear you.
enjoyed being on with you, Danny. I really do, and I don't mind doing this. I don't have a problem with it. And I'm sorry you all couldn't hear me.
Yeah, well, hey, when you see this right here, when you go to look at this right here, you're not gonna be happy about the way your phone sounds. It sounds like you got the microphone covered up.
Well, I do have it leaning up against my candle in the bathroom, and
Your
then I'm having to lean over and stuff, so I don't know. Because I don't have a chair in here, and I
what
can't stand up straight, so.
But that might be it because your microphone is on the bottom of a phone.
Yeah,
The
that's
very
probably why.
the very bottom. Like on the side,
So,
on the bottom.
okay, so if I have it like this, can you hear me better?
I knew you better now.
Okay, so I'll have to hold on to it.
Yeah. Or just fix it where it's off the bottom.
I got it up. I have a tripod, but my phone doesn't fit real good in it.
You make
Now,
videos?
it will shake around, so I'm sorry, but I shake all the time, so it will shake around a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes I shake. Sometimes I shake worse than others. But like,
It's pain with me. It really is. It's pain with me, and then I just got a lot of problems.
yes ma'am, I see. So
I can barely walk.
that picture you had, who painted that?
I did that, and it's not paint. It's pencil.
How'd you learn how to do that?
I just knew how to do it. My father and my grandfather drew too.
And
I've never trained to do anything. I can just do it. I don't know why.
yeah. So it's still bad enough. They complaining on here about it because they want to hear you.
Okay.
So let's do it again another
I'm
time.
really sorry, you guys. I really am. I'm really, really sorry.
Yeah. Hey, it's not your fault.
Maybe if I can get my voice to be better, because I have a lump in my throat, and
No, it's your phone. Because
so
because sometimes it plays good, and then it'll fall out.
okay. Well, I'll go ahead and talk to my husband about maybe if we get anything back, if I can get me a new phone. We'll see if we can do that.
Hey, when you hear what it sounds like, you gonna want to know. But that's pretty old for a phone.
No, it is. But
Yeah.
I didn't have a choice, and all I ever had, I had one of those flip phones, and then I had a little tiny phone. I've only had 3 phones since we started having phones about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's your phone. You tried, Miss Connie. So they saying they think it's your phone. I think it is too. It did get better when you picked it up, but something ain't right about it.
Yeah.
All right, Connie. We'll talk.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Hey, I appreciate you coming on and I appreciate you watching.
Thank you, Danny.
Yes, ma'am.
Appreciate you being you.
Yes,
And I
ma'am.
love you dearly.
Hey, I love you too. Love all of y'all. Hey, all that stuff I done and y'all still watch me and everything.
You know what? I've had problems in my life, and there's nothing I can ever condemn anybody else for,
Yeah.
ever.
Hey, well,
And it's not my place.
so you went crazy every now and then too?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I never get in no trouble, but Tammy likes me to kind of just be normal.
Well, all I did is pray that you would. And I just wanted to help support you through it all and try to help you.
Like shit. Hey, we'd be sitting here watching, that Hallmark, because she likes to watch, and I usually watch what she watches. What she wants to watch. She don't watch TV all the time like I do. But I'd be sitting over there in the chair, and I'd get up and go over there and put my arms around her neck and hug her. And yeah, I'd be telling her something. And I'd go sit back down in the chair. I'd be back up in 5 minutes doing it again. And one of them nights there, I quit drinking. The next day, I didn't. I quit. And I didn't realize I was sitting there being quiet. She said, "Do you still love me?" I said, "Yeah, I still love you." But I didn't realize I was. I didn't realize I was quiet. You don't. You don't feel all that good the next day.
I know.
especially
I
when
know.
you, especially when you're an alcoholic.
Well, I didn't drink. I did a lot of pot, though. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I did.
Well,
I was a bad girl.
there's a lot of people do that, and I don't really think that's. I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't. I've heard a bunch of people say that they rather they're young and smoke than drink. I mean, I've heard a bunch of them say it.
Well, I did drink, too. I would be lying if I said I didn't drink. I stole my father's black and white scotch when I think I was 11 or 12. And boy, did I get in trouble. Because that scotch was 60 years old.
Oh man.
Oh,
It,
yeah, I drank the whole bottle.
yeah.
That's why I don't drink. Because I got messed up when I was young. And I got beaten for it.
So you sound like me.
Oh, yes, sir. I understand. I truly understand people.
But here's the bad thing about
None
me.
of us are perfect, none of us. And none of us have a right to judge anybody else.
Here's the bad thing about me though. Is whenever I go, I'll go get 8 cases at one time. Sober. I'll do it sober. Like I already know.
That scares me, though. And I
I
know you know what you're doing because I know that
yeah.
my father did the same thing. He could drive. He could do everything when he was drunk.
Yeah. All right. I appreciate you getting on here. And you come back again.
Okay, and I'm sorry for interrupting you, Danny. I apologize. That was rude.
Well, it's actually doing better. I think like you just started talking louder or something other, but it's actually doing a little better, but it's still acting up.
Well, I could probably talk a lot louder if I wasn't so. I don't have many teeth left either, so it's my bones. I have degenerative bones, and I've been losing my bones and everything for years. And I also have other real bad issues that can kill you. So,
Look here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get. I see that living life loving's in there. I'm gonna try to get
mhm.
her to. I'm gonna try to get her to come in there too. I ain't never had
Okay. You know
more
what
than.
we want to see you, sweetheart? We know that you're beautiful.
Yeah, I've seen Living Life. She is pretty. I used to
She
watch.
is. She's gorgeous.
I used to watch her doing stuff on Facebook and everything. Oh, I put the
There's
link
so
in
many
there.
women that think they're not, and they truly are. They truly are. Anyway, I apologize again for being rude. I spoke over you again. I
Just,
better get out of here before I get in trouble.
I just hang on a minute, because I was going to ask you what's the wildest thing you ever done.
The wildest thing I've ever done.
Uh,
Um, I went to a party one time and didn't come home, and I got put on restriction. I stayed the night with Bobby over at his brother's house,
uh, uh.
and I was really young. I was only 12 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I got in trouble.
Oh, I bet you did now.
Oh yes, I did. My father has a gang with that belt. He took it to me, and I deserved it.
Hey, when I was 15 or 16, sometimes, I live with my mama. Sometimes I stay gone a week. I'm actually
Oh
like,
no,
I was actually like that
he
when
put bars on my bedroom window.
he did.
Yep.
Hey, y'all, was I wrong? Was that Living Life Loving in there?
I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off, Danny, and put my phone on the charger and continue to watch you. Okay.
Okay, then. All right, then.
Okay, sweetie, it was fun, and again, I talked over you and talked over you. That's not nice.
Hey,
And I
no,
apologize. I will be better behaved.
no, it kind of happens when you're doing this. It's, it's, it ain't that easy. It ain't like talking on the phone.
Oh, I know. I know.
But we appreciate you coming on here.
Thank you for having me, y'all.
All righty. Bye-bye.
We'll see you. Bye.
Woo. Yeah, y'all, I was like that too. Oh, hold on. I can still hear her moving around.
Sorry.
Hey, yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I'll get you out. Hey, I'll get you out. I'll get you out. They got a little button that says kick. But even after I took her off the screen, I could still hear her moving around and stuff. She was trying to figure out how to get out of there. Hey, yeah, oh, y'all, I went camping one time and stayed for 3 months. Oh, and I mean that wasn't a whole long time ago. I come back to the house and I come back to get some money. And we had a fight at the back door. Yeah, that Connie's a nice woman. I've been seeing her around a long time. Hey, Gladys. Hey, I was met somebody, and I had a camper, not the camper I got now, but I had another. And we was gonna go to Las Vegas. But like Tammy put a stop to that. Hey, and I was gonna go too. Hey there, thank you, Miss Gladys. Hey, Miss Gladys, you want to get on this microphone? You want to come in this room, Miss Gladys? You know, I noticed, Gladys, that, like, you might be in the bed, but, like, you can type good. You can type faster than I can. Hey, well, hey, I don't think I'd be scared of nobody in Kentucky. I ain't the scared type. Matter of fact, I'm scared that I ain't scared after I got grown. I'm like a little bit too bold. And after I got grown, it kind of scares me. Oh, yeah, oh, come on, Miss Gladys. Hey, Miss Gladys, you ain't got to show your face if you don't want to. So the girl wants you to get on there, Miss Gladys. Hey, I got some videos coming up, y'all. You ain't gonna believe, you know, I mean, you might not see them on this channel right here. But I got to get that, Southern Ideas back rolling. And it is coming along, you know. Since I've been posting some videos over there. It's kind of coming back, you know. Well, I mean, I was getting views. But I'm actually used to getting a lot of views. Yeah, I mean, to tell you the truth about it. And then, you know, I got a channel that's Danny S. Hodges. Let me show it to y'all. I'll show it to y'all. You know what? I think I might have showed it to y'all. Just let me look here a minute, y'all. Well, I can show y'all that. I can show y'all me looking through the channel. Let me see how to do it here. This is a channel that y'all probably never see. You know, I don't know why some of these videos didn't ever, I mean, some of them's got a lot of views, and then some of them ain't really got that much. I remember that I did, I have showed y'all this. Yeah, as I remember showing y'all that Bentley. Hey, watch this right here. I mean, I know what it's about, but like, watch this right here.
Okay. This is an update to the video that I made the other day. I'm going to show you the temperature at the water temperature at the end of the video. But here's what I done. I put these glass strips up under the edge of the pipes, sticking out about 2 inches so the sun will reflect off of the mirror and shine onto the bottom of the pipe where it never gets no sun, and see what a temperature difference it makes than what it did the other day. And I also bought this mirror from Goodwill for $4. And the sun shines down on it and shines through this glass here onto the bare metal that's inside of the box. So that's heating up there. Okay, here's the water temperature. Alright, I'm in the house now. This is from Gravity Fed. I got the black thing back there so you can see it good. Sorry, with the camera right.
So let me tell y'all what I'm doing here. That thing is up on my roof heating up the water from the sun. Watch how hot this thing gets.
Let's see what it gets now. This was recorded today, which it's the 28th. It's when the storm Juno hit. So it got a little hotter. You can go to Home Depot and buy a 2-foot piece of PVC and paint it black, fill it full of water and put 2 end caps on it. And just don't lay it on the ground, but you can check this out yourself.
So that got that thing on that roof got that water 112 degrees. And I remember that. It was freezing that morning. It was cold, you know. And you would be surprised at the stuff I would get out there and mess with. You know, I mean, but like be all into it, you know. I made this thing right here for Stephen, y'all. I made that.
Okay, as far as to hold this in place, I've got a threaded rod here, and this end right here, the nut can turn on it. So when I turn this, it
Hey, hold on, y'all.
pinches these two together.
I didn't know.
The side.
I didn't know I didn't have it on the screen.
Together while it's on the saw. And I want to make sure that you got that square as well. And square this way. Part right here slides. I want to make it long. So it'll hold this good and square. And you can't hardly wiggle that out of square. It's tight. It needs to be worked in some. Okay, as far as to hold this in place, I've got a threaded rod here, and this end right here, the nut can't turn on it. So when I turn this, it pinches these two together upside of the sides to hold it in place. And then this right here is just a support to kind of help hold all this stuff. This is what my fence looks like. This rides under. I'll kind of show you here. And this right here is what holds everything straight. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching.
So y'all, I have made so much stuff. And I used to like to do that. But I've made so much stuff, man, it's ridiculous. Let's show you a video. It's got 408,000 views.
Alright, hello everybody. This is how to check a power pack. Number 2 and number 3 is the coil wires, and I done undone them too. I've got a trigger here to turn the motor over, and I got the key switched on, but you can if you could be having a trouble in your controller. So then in that case, if you needed to check it, you unplug the big wire over here that goes to your controller, because this motor will power itself. Okay, now this is how you check to see if you're getting fire to your coils. Okay, that's the top one, and that's the bottom one. Now if one of these is not working, it's probably a real good chance that you need a power pack. And then I got some more videos on how to check this is the trigger wire right here, these two right here, and then the stator, they come over here and tie into this thing over here. But I got a video on how to check all that. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching.
Yeah, he did drums. Hey, hey, that's one of the top videos right there. But I know what you're saying, but y'all, I've made and done so much stuff. Hey, you got to see this right here. You ain't gonna believe this right here. You ain't gonna believe this right here, y'all. Let me fix this. Like you wouldn't think this would even work. Just kind of listen to what I'm saying here. And this is the last one I'm gonna show anyway. It is. But I made this thing. Hey, it's crazy. Listen to it.
Hello everybody. This is how we thermosiphon from one hot water tank to another down here in Georgia. I'm talking about heating up this tank, and the hot water goes through the line and heats up my water heater inside the house to any temperature that I want without any electricity or any kind of pump. This is a natural process that would just happen. That's just how it works. I can heat these two tanks, this tank, the one inside the house, 2 times a week, which is about 80 gallons, and never run out of hot water. Your furnace is number one at $1.25 an hour. That's like every hour it's running. My water heater is 3,800 watts. That breaks down to 38 100-watt bulbs on all at one time for as many hours as my water heater comes on in a day. Okay, this is how it works. The hot water rises to the top and goes up this line and goes over into the water heater inside the house. Okay, as the hot water rises into the water heater inside the house, it comes down this line right here back to be reheated. I've got a temperature gauge here and a temperature gauge over there where I can tell what it's doing. I don't want it to get too awful hot. Alright. Right here is where my water heater is on the inside of my house. Well, right over here. And there's a T between every one of these lines. And there's a cutoff right here. I use this one only when I'm thermocycling. Okay, now this is hooked into the plumbing. So I got a cutoff on each one of these. So what I do is, when I get through thermocycling, I cut this.
So I was actually telling y'all, but I had the mic muted. You heat that water up outside, it runs up into the water heater inside the house. It runs into the top. And I got a line at the bottom, and the cold water runs back out to where I'm heating it up outside. And I just done this for the hell of it, y'all. I just done it just for fun. Like, I just done all kind of stuff. And anyway, I didn't know I had the mic. When I stopped a while ago, that's what I was doing, was telling you. Then I'm going to read Drum Man's comment here.
Line off and open this one up because I want my hot water that I'm heating up to come through and run down and run into the bottom of my water heater. So as I'm using my hot water up in my house, this hot water out here is coming up through the bottom, going to the top until we run 80 gallons of hot water in it, and then it starts getting cold. This right here is just, all this is a fresh water line. I cut it off when I'm thermocycling. When I get through, oh yeah, by the way, I've got a cut off inside the house right here in between these two.
I know y'all don't understand this, but it's just a tank outside, and it circulates through the water heater in the house and back down to the tank until the water heater in the house, until it all gets the same temperature. The water keeps circulating. And you still can, you ain't got to cut your water heater off in your house. But as long as you doing that right there, your water heater won't never come on. And like I say, I mean, man, I was just messing around. I wasn't so broke that I had to do that. I was just messing around.
And the water, I'm making the water come down this way. But I also got it where pressure release valve off, and you'll lose all your hot water and have to kind of just stop, because once you get messed up, you can't hardly start back until the water gets cool. Okay, this is my pressure release valve. I've got one right here, and I got one on the tank inside the house, and I have made the water come out a couple of times. Okay, this lever right here is how I release some of the pressure. This is how I release some of the pressure when the pressure starts building up. This is what's going up the line right now. This will keep getting hotter and hotter. I usually try to stop it at about 180. I've had to, you sometimes have to drag the fire out of it, because this is PEX tubing, and it'd be a lot better if you use copper. I would have if I'd have known. But anyway, this is what's coming in right now from my tank inside the house. It's at 113. Looks like it's fitting to hit 114. And this number right here it'll keep getting higher and higher until both tanks are the same temperature. This usually takes about an hour and a half. You know, give a few minutes to get your fire started, and then it takes about an hour and a half. And this is a well tank that I put a pipe in the center of it and welded it up. But you can use a gas water heater. It's already got a pipe run through the center. I didn't have one. Anyway, this tank has 2 layers of insulation on it. It's the sheet insulation, and I took it and wrapped it around it and kind of done the best I could with it. When this gets through, and this is just the way I'm doing it right now, I take this block right here and block this hole up. This is not permanent. I just wanted to make the video before I made the thing where you can't even hardly damn recognize it. This Mina bucket cooler, I take the stack off and I put this Mina bucket on top of it, and it helps keep the water hot. You can keep your water heater turned on. It won't never come on when you got 175 or 180 degree water in it until it gets cold, until the water gets cold. But if you just do this 2 times a week, you're good to go. Hot water on the top of the tank, it'll keep going up that line until I've done relieved the pressure on this about 3 times. And really the best way, this is hooked into the plumbing, so the best way is to go in the house and open the sink for a second. Well, for about 5 seconds.
That thing without that pressure release valve, that tank would blow up. But I got a pressure release valve on it, and I've made that thing go off too. But like, I sat there and thought of all that stuff, y'all. And I've done so much stuff. Man, you won't believe it. And that, I got insulation around that tank there. And that thing will stay hot. That tank outside will stay hot a long time. But I've done so much stuff. I'm just thinking, heck, when I was toting water in off the grill. Yeah, see, Tammy's got a big old tub in there. And I told y'all about would go get in there. And that thing will fill that thing will fill that tub up 3 times. But like, as easy as that is to do, I don't know why they didn't do stuff like that 100 years ago. Yeah, that's what I was telling y'all every now and then. The best idea, and that's the only one on YouTube, y'all. But I don't think nobody understands it. Somebody like William, he would understand it. And, Ed Hayes come over here. He couldn't hardly believe it. But like, videos that you think of yourself is the best kind of videos in the world. Like I was telling you, Mama made that, that making biscuits and stuff. There's no telling how many videos there is of making biscuits. And, I made them steps going up on my pontoon boat. They got a couple of steps that go straight up. That if you was a teenager, would be just fine. But like when you fitting to go somewhere, you loading that boat up and everything, and you need a way to get up there. And then like when you back it in the river, you need them good steps. I probably could make a living building steps for people's pontoon boat like I got. I wouldn't be able to do it long because everybody copies me. And you wouldn't. And if you do something like that, you know that drug that makes you lose weight, you know that is it Ozempic, y'all? Now, there's so many companies making that. So if you have a good idea, you're going to be copied. And it used to make me so mad to be on YouTube. And I would figure out everything. And make a video of it. And people would watch my video. There's no telling how many ideas that I've had stolen. And what they'll do, y'all, is a lot of times they'll get like a little YouTuber. They'll get a smart little YouTuber. And a big timer will steal your idea. And where you just getting a certain amount of views, they do the same thing you doing, and they getting 50,000 views a day. And they watched your video and learned how to do it. And there was a man, I seen him pop up. He ain't ever done no video. He was watching me, you know. And I asked him, I said, did you have to make the same damn exact video as me and say word for word what I was saying? He must have wrote down what I was saying. And that's been done to me so much. That is ridiculous. But, I mean, that'll kind of bother you. And then I was looking at his channel, and they was thanking him for sharing his knowledge. And I'm the one that like figured out all the details. Just like that thing I just showed you. That thing is complicated. That water heater thing I just showed you, there ain't nothing like that on all of YouTube. But they don't nobody. Well, I mean, there might be some that can make it. But when you on YouTube, your ideas will get stolen. And there's a lot of videos that's that is, like, don't work. But they think like you ain't smart enough to know it. But I can look at that stuff and I can tell. Well, yeah, I guess I've been copied so much. Like, I don't even get mad no more. You see them drum lights I got, you know, I got them to light up that green screen. I made a video of that, and it was stolen like within a week. Some big time YouTuber. And there ain't nothing you can do. Like, I figured out exactly how to do it. But, you know what I mean? I guess that's just the way it is. It'll piss you off when somebody does your exact video that you figured out. Now, I ain't talking about resin and stuff like that, because everything's unique. But like, they ain't nobody figured this out. All the stuff I do. You know, I got a light in the middle of that drum, you know, that light up when I do the foot feet. Oh, I hear you there, drummer son. You know that Facebook was stolen. Did y'all know that? That Mark Zuckerberg, they was actually somebody else made it. And Mark Zuckerberg was in college there, and he stole their idea. But there's a lot of that, you know. Yeah, I didn't ever have MySpace. I remember it, but I didn't ever have it. But that reminds me. Does any of y'all remember Napster? I'll be right back, y'all. Let me let the dog out. Yeah, it started out with Napster. And that was the beginning of people not making no money in the music business. Now, if you are them superstars, you know, I mean, they make millions and millions and millions. But like if you just kind of like June Carter, you know, like somebody that's not a superstar, you liable to have more money in the bank than them. They don't make no money off of records, and they don't draw a big enough crowd. If they do a concert, they don't draw a big enough crowd to pay a band and pay everything you had to pay. There's a lot of stuff you have to pay when you go have a concert. A lot. And so you can be famous. You can be a famous artist and be broke. I ain't been looking at that stuff like that too much lately. But I've looked at it enough to know. And, you know, heard people talking and stuff. You can be famous and be broke. People like Kid Rock and stuff. They multi-millionaires. Toby Keith. That woman that goes with the football player. Oh, you leaving, Gladys? Hey, Gladys, I'm glad you come in here. You could get on this mic and help me talk. But anyway, glad you come in, Gladys. I've made Tammy some stuff too, y'all. I had to take it away from her. And every time I turn around, my chat's done stopped here. And you know, I was always like that. Hey, I might could, Daniel. Hey, Daniel, let me tell you something. Why don't you get on the mic? I'll put a link in there. Why don't you get on the mic and you tell us about calculus? That's if you man enough and got the balls to get on the, I'll let you come into the room. You got the balls to do it? So you get on here and explain calculus to us. Because I don't think you can. Wouldn't y'all like to see him get on here and explain calculus to us? You know what they say, y'all. So much cooler online. Has the cat got your tongue, Daniel? Hey, I'll put the link right there in chat. And we'll let you get on here. And we'll let you explain calculus. I think it's chicken, don't you, Southern girl? Hey, I done shut him down. Done shut him down. Hey, Daniel, let me tell you something. I'm smart enough to sit at home and make money sitting at home. How about you? Been at home 10 years. He's kind of on the curly side, I think. Hey, Shirley Nash, won't you come in here and talk, girl? You ain't been on the mic a long time. I need some help tonight, y'all. That's the reason I've been playing all them videos and stuff. And I know you ain't scared. You ain't scared like Sissy Daniel is. You know, I really did used to enjoy getting out there in the yard doing that stuff. And I'll tell y'all something, the people that I got something I need to discuss. I put the link in there for you. And homeboy, if you want to come in here and explain calculus to me and Shirley, we'll listen. But we know you ain't. So let me tell you something, y'all, that you might not know. And almost everybody's like this. It's a pain in the butt videoing. The people that do these projects and stuff, they actually just want to do the project. I mean, they might break the camera out whenever they feel good and feel like messing with the camera. But a lot of times, they just don't want to be messed with the camera. Because I'm telling you, it is a pain in the butt. You move it here and move it there, and you try to get on there and not sound stupid. Because when we talk, we can do pretty good talking on the phone and stuff. But when that camera's there, it's kind of different. I got the link in there, Shirley. All you got to do is click that link. Yeah, it ain't. Hey, I'm telling you. You don't always want to be bothered with no camera. Hey, do you like him? With that funny looking name you got? How about you jump on the mic? Hey, BMG, how about you jump on the mic? Click that link right there. These people's a bunch of chickens, y'all. Them people get up there and do all that big talking. Well, then you might ought to go to bed then. Go in there and get in bed with your mama. She'll let you get in there with her. Yeah. See, I know, hey, Kathy, I know from like doing it, You don't like always want to mess with no camera. Hey, I mean, that's the link. I seen it to you on Facebook. Won't let you click on the link. You know, I might have had to, I really might have to do something to make it work. Well, Connie come in there a while ago, y'all. No, Connie come in there with that link. Okay, I seen it there, Pamela, to Facebook. Hey, I seen it to you too, Shirley. If you still on Facebook, you know you'll jump the fence every now and then, and like ain't messing with nobody. Don't want to be messing with nobody. Hey, I say too. Hey, see if you get this right here, Shirley. Cause I say too, Shirley Nash's. One of them's Toby Keith on the picture. Okay. Well, I sent it to you on Facebook. Shirley, all you got to do is go click it. I'm actually trying to see like how I could go to her channel. I mean, send an email. Oh, he's your man. Let me go look at this on YouTube. I can send a email, but I got to go to YouTube here to see the comments. Where I can go to your Gmail. What you waiting on, Shirley? Hey, you're a moderator and everything. Go to channel. Okay, I see your message there. You know what? I see your message there, Shirley. If I call you up, so I misunderstood her, y'all. She wants to talk to me on the phone. And just get my opinion on something. Hey, yeah, I didn't even see you come up there. Hold on, let me add you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I got you now, Shirley. I didn't even see
Okay.
you pop up there.
Okay. Well, Danny, I got something I want to ask your opinion on because I'm at a loss.
All right.
Um, I need help.
Okay, go ahead, there, Shirley.
Um, Listen, I know you're gonna think this is crazy, but it ain't to me. I had this white cat uh, before I come to my mom's, and it was a feral cat, and it took me 8 months to ever get to touch the cat. But once I did, I just adored him. So um, when I had to come here to stay with my mom before she passed away, I brought the cat with me. He was a white cat. He'd been neutered. I had him chipped, and also he was completely deaf. And so one day he got out, and he didn't come back. And I looked everywhere. I called everybody I know to call for months, and even to this day, I still look for him. It's been 3 years. Last Saturday, I started to town, and I went by a neighbor across the road's house, and I just happened to look, and inside his house, sitting in the window, was a big white cat. And it just thought to myself, how can that be? Because he lives so close to me. So when I come back, I went to their house and I knocked on the door, and I told them that I had saw the white cat and that mine had got gone 3 years ago, and that I was still looking for him, and I just wondered if maybe they had got him. And he said, no, no, said, that's a female cat. Said, she's 7 years old. Well, I hadn't even asked him if it was a male or a female. He just said it was a female cat. And I said, well, can I see her? And he said no. And so that was a red flag for me. And I said, well, all I wanted to do was just look at her for my peace of mind. I wanted to be sure she's a female because mine was a male. He went to go get her, and he was gone and gone and gone. And when he come back, he said, I can't find her. Said she hides when people comes. Well, feral cats do that. Normal cats do not. So there was another red flag.
What what
Well,
does what does feral mean?
it means they were born outside. They're wild,
Okay.
and you have to tame them. And
Yeah.
they always have that feralness in them. I don't care if you tame them. I have two in my house now that are 11 years old, and I hand fed them, and they were feral cats. But I hand fed them, but they still have feralness in them. They will hide if you come to this house.
Yeah.
So he come back. He couldn't find her. He just couldn't find her. His wife come out, asked me what was I doing there, and asked me what right did I have to come on her property and accuse her of stealing a cat. I said I didn't accuse anybody of stealing anything. And so she started just cursing me out. And I said, well, I don't need to hear this. I said, I'll be back. I went and talked to the policeman about it. And they were going to go a week ago. They ain't went. They haven't called me. Nothing's been done about it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get my cat back, and
You t-
I don't know I don't know how to go about it.
and the cat's been gone 3 years?
3 years because they had him shut up in their house.
And yeah, and they acted funny about it, didn't they?
Oh yeah, I said, "Can I see her?" And he said no. And then he pretended like he couldn't find her.
Hey, you probably right, Shirley. That probably is your cat because somebody,
I,
somebody, I mean, they would, if it would be easy to show.
mm-mm. I told him she had a chip in her. All we had to do was just scan her. If he only knew the heartache and what I've been through since that cat's been gone, and now to know that it's in walking distance of my house. But I'm scared to go there because they're not the nicest people. And the police said they had already went there one time and raided that house. So I'm scared of them, and I won't go there. They were the only house that I didn't go knock on the door looking for him when he got out. I didn't go there because I'm scared of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him back, Danny. And I don't know what to do.
Hey, you need to go back to the police department and uh and I mean go to the courthouse too. I mean that's stealing.
I know. And the police won't help me. And I don't know. I'm afraid that they're going to take him now and probably hide him or either switch him out or something like that so that I can't get him back.
Uh, call the animal control. Yeah, but she's gonna call the police. She said the police wasn't helping her.
No, they won't help me. They said if it was a dog, they could do something because it's got like a libel. It's called libel or something like that. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, I can tell you what I would do, but like you wouldn't do that.
What is it?
Oh, I would catch them when they wasn't home, and I would go in the house.
I don't know when they're not at home because I don't know what they're doing over there. He's got a big fence up. He's got goats and he's got dogs in the front yard. He's got I don't know how many horses in the backyard, and they're not wealthy people at all. I'm gonna tell you. And somebody said that he boards animals for people, but I don't know. I don't know if he does or not.
I would go. I would go. I don't know how you do it. But I would go to the courthouse and you know how you sue people. You know, the small claims court stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I mean, I would go anywhere somebody would listen to me.
I would be willing to give them a reward if they would just give him back.
Hey, I ain't never heard of nothing like that.
I ain't either. I never thought in a million years something like that would happen to me.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I know that people will steal dogs.
I mean, that cat got me through my divorce. That's all I had was him.
Oh, we can tell it. We can tell it. But, oh, hey, I mean, surely won't you go talk to a lawyer? It don't cost nothing to talk to a lawyer.
I think that might be what I have to do.
I mean, surely a lawyer can tell you what to do. If I was around there, I would watch the house, and I would go in the house if it was me. I know you ain't gonna do it, but I would. Although I've I would do it, but I know you ain't, and that ain't even no good idea. But like somebody got one of my dogs one time, and I went to their house, and she was holding that dog, and I went up there and took the dog out of her hands. And I mean, her husband, well, hey, he come to my house.
Yeah. I mean, the police, I explained to them everything about the cat. All they had to do was scan the cat and see. I mean, how would I know all the things I know about that cat if it wasn't mine?
Yeah, well, that's right. But like, that lawyer can, and tell him to take you serious, that you are not crazy,
No,
that you love the cat.
I did.
And
I loved it dearly.
yeah, and I would, I,
I got a lot of money in that cat.
mm-hmm. I know how that is. But like, surely he can tell you what to do. And I mean, if he don't help you, go to another. It don't cost nothing to go talk to a lawyer.
Well, if I think animal control's already been there a couple of times, and the policeman had told me that he said, well, he's not supposed to have any animals there. And I said, well, then you need to go check because he's got a yard full. And when I went there, I was at the back door. I know I counted at least 7 cats in the kitchen.
Yeah. They must not be right in the head.
They're not. They're not. You can tell there's drugs and stuff like that involved just by looking at them. They're not the. That's why I'm scared of them. I mean, and then like the policeman said, they've already been there, and I guess a couple people has told me not. Please don't go back there because it's dangerous.
Well, I mean,
Um,
hey, I mean, if I felt like you did, they wouldn't nothing stop me from going to talking to people of authority.
well, I got to go tomorrow to the Humane Society anyway. I got to pick up some vouchers to have some of these feral cats out here taken and having them spayed and neutered. And I'm probably talk to the animal control man while I'm there. I don't know
Yeah.
what he could do to help me. Just if I could just get somebody just to go there and tell them, I'll give you a reward. Just give me my cat back, please.
Yeah. And that animal control is pretty powerful people.
And Pamela, I would, but I'm afraid they would come and burn my house down if I contacted the news people and started got their name out there because I don't know what kind of past they've got, but everybody said, stay away from them, be careful, and they don't, like I say, they live in walking distance of my house.
Hey, I mean, I can tell you that ain't what I do. I mean, and like I say, I ain't telling you to do that. But like, I'm the wrong kind of person to mess with.
No,
But
I'm,
but like
well,
I wouldn't handle it the way it's supposed to be handled.
I would never. I mean, they got something to hide. If you were to come to my house and I had an animal and you thought it was yours and wanted to see it, I
That's right.
wouldn't dare think about hiding it or telling you no.
Yeah, I mean, they would say, yeah. I mean, look, I seen them. I seen a video the other day of people stealing in Walmart,
Yeah,
and I mean, they'd call the law, and about the first thing them policemen would do would want to know what their name was. Now if they didn't have nothing to hide, they'd say,
yeah.
my name is so and so.
Oh, yeah.
But you know why they don't want to say what their name is? Well,
Because they got warrants and everything else.
yeah, I mean they got a record, and I mean it's unreal like how some of them people would fight with the law. I seen a woman tell the law 3 different names.
It it took me 8 months to ever even hold that cat because let me touch him. But I took care of him, and he said, "Oh, she's like 7 years old." Well, no, she ain't. He's like 11 years old.
I know that, Pamela, but like that, if somebody had my damn dog now, it just wouldn't work.
I know, but gosh, I don't want to have a. I don't want to get a record and then end up in jail, and then I won't have nobody take care of my cats or my dogs.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm saying. I mean, you need to like
And
go to every kind of authority you can think of, because somebody out there could do something.
I
They
think
probably
so.
they probably like
They say they can do something if it's a dog, because a dog is different from a cat. A dog is a liable thing, and they can go in and get, but a cat is not.
I I ain't never heard of nothing like that.
I ain't either, Danny.
But but all you can do is just go talk to important people.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do.
And, and I guarantee you that's the best thing to do. But but I tell you what, if and I'm like this, when I seen that man walking across the yard, that's where it would happen. Like when I first seen him, if I seen him getting out of his car, I'd be there. If I seen him at the store,
Yeah,
I know you can't do that. I know you can't do that. But like that's how I am. You, they ain't nobody gonna get over on me too much. And I don't mean to try to be sound big and bad, but I know how that is. Let me tell you something, Shirley. I was down there at my buddy's house, and I mean it might have been, it's probably 20 years ago. And there was a woman that lived next door. She lived by herself and she had a cat.
yeah.
And uh, you know, she loved them cats. I mean, we'd hear right there talking to them and stuff. And there was a man that come down there to my buddy's house. He said, "I'm gonna catch me a cat." I said,
Oh my
"What?"
God.
I said, "Why is that?" He said, "He's walking on my car." And I just so happened to be down there the next morning, and that woman was out there crying, uh, looking for that cat. She said, "He ain't never not come home." I went to that man's house. But like, and me knowing that man, you know, he didn't have a cat. Oh, he lied his ass off. But he's the one, he caught that cat in a cage. I mean, I know he did. He didn't say he did. He sat there and lied because I was about to jump on him. You know, but that cat probably, you know what I mean, he probably didn't just take the cat off. He's done something worse, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
But like, that's the reason that I need to stay at home because I am not scared. I'm a little too brave, you know.
Yeah. I'm just afraid. I mean, I'm the only one here that could take care of my pets that I have.
Yeah, and I know that like, hey, we all understand. And you there by yourself now, ain't you?
Oh yeah.
Over there in California.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I will go. I will go talk to him. Or you give me that man's phone number. I'll call him.
I don't even know their name. I know their address. I just don't know their name.
Well, I mean, sometimes a lawyer can just write a letter. You know, yeah, I mean, you've heard of that before, haven't you?
Uh huh.
But I mean, at least the cat's alive, you know?
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking because I just kept having all these horror thoughts of him being eat by a
Uh,
coyote or something.
I mean, I don't know. I, I've never heard of somebody stealing somebody's cat.
Well, she said they didn't steal it. That was their cat. It was a female.
Yeah, but they wouldn't show you.
No, they wouldn't let me see it.
That's probably your cat.
It is.
You know they. You know if you know they'd show you.
Yeah.
I mean that's the first thing you would do, and like you would turn around and go back home, and that'd be the end of it, you know.
That's what I told him. I said, just let me, can I see her to prove it's a female? And then if it's a female, I'll go on about my way.
But you would still be able to look at the cat anyway, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. Because they don't know that I know that the cat is declawed.
Yeah. I was looking at Kathy's comment there. Yeah,
Mm.
that's a mess there. That's a mess. That's but but I bet hey y'all think
Living life, I know it ain't their cat because they said that it was a female and they will not let me see it. They couldn't even find it when it went back in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I would have let somebody see it if it would had been my if I'd have known that. He said it
Yeah.
was a female because he knew my cat was a male, and he didn't want me to see it because then I would have known it was mine.
I don't I don't understand why he would want your cat.
I, Not when they got like 6 and 7 walking around in the kitchen. Because for one thing, the cat was solid white. He weighed about 20 pounds. He was huge. He was beautiful.
Yeah. What was the cat's name?
Ninja.
Ninja?
Yeah.
What a mercy. Hey, you looking good, Shirley.
No, I'm not. I'm not in very good. I'm not in good health, Danny. I've had a lot go wrong.
You still look good though.
Now, probably not for long.
I've heard you say how old you was before.
Yeah.
And you look really good.
Now, I don't
You
know.
you've had a tough past few years, haven't you?
I have. And it seems like they're getting worse.
Yeah, what you do all the time?
Do what now?
What do you do during the day? I mean,
Well, I got 10 feral cats outside I take care of.
yeah, I like cats myself. You know.
I know where the individual lives. He lives across the street.
Yeah, they might have come in on the tail end. I didn't even see that, but
Yeah.
she seen the cat in the window.
Oh, and Danny, that was last Saturday. And then I had to go back to town on Sunday. And do you know they had put paper on all the windows
Aye.
where
Yeah,
no cat could sit in the window.
that them people ain't got a full deck.
No.
What I can't get over is them wanting a cat that, like, what didn't even belong to them.
I know.
And, and I'm sure did they know it was your cat all this time, you reckon?
They knew it was somebody's, and I'll guarantee you they had to trap that cat to catch him. I bet you.
You see what Kathy put on the screen there?
Let me look. Oh, the Cookie Monster.
yeah.
She talking to the Cookie Monster. He does look like a dummy.
Yeah, I know, like, I know, like, you's kind of lost out of your mother there. I reckon you, like, give up on men, didn't you?
I don't even think about no man.
Yep.
Yeah, my mom's birthday's today.
Well, that might have something to do with you being so sad,
She'd have been 92 today.
Tammy, I know Tammy good, and I could tell she wasn't, something was wrong with her. And it was her mother's birthday. She finally told me.
Danny, excuse me just a minute.
Okay.
Cass, I know where they live and I know where their house is, but I don't know their name. And I don't know if you're talking about me being slow, but if I'm too slow for you, you can go to bed. And I've done looked their house up online and everything else, and I can see their house and everything. It does not have no name. And yes, I could go and pay $24 and find out what their name is. But I think the police know what their name is.
Oh, you see him put MF there? That's when he messed up. Because I just, oh,
Well, I don't care. He can put MF or whatever he wants to put, but he sounds like an a-hole to me.
well, he is. But like,
He ain't even. He don't. If he don't want to listen to this conversation, he can go and listen to something else.
yeah, that's what I don't understand. Well, at least I thought I blocked him.
Ain't nobody worried about the North.
Hey, Cass, won't you jog on up there and find out what their name is for?
Yeah, why don't you come on up here?
I tried to get Steven to learn that song about So Much Cooler online.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Hey, I would go to a lawyer. That's the first place I'd go. Because it don't sound like going to the police is going to work. I'd go
No,
to
because our police around here is too slow.
I would go to a lawyer and get his opinion. And tell him that you are not crazy. You're not a
No,
crazy old lady.
I'm
Tell,
not. I just have a big heart for animals. I love
yeah.
animals. I love animals more than I do a lot of people, but that's just difference of opinions, I guess.
Hmm. I mean, like a lot of men, like probably, oh, wouldn't take that very serious.
Yeah.
But like, I know you ain't crazy.
Well, no, I ain't crazy. Well, listen, Danny, I'm sorry I bought it. I just wanted, I don't know. I didn't know who to ask. I mean, I've looked online. I've been online. I've looked, and um, I've asked some people in town, and I hate to even talk to the police again, but maybe I'll go and speak to the police chief.
Yeah. Do you know any policemen personally?
No, I don't even read. I don't even read the newspaper in this town. My brother will try to give me one, and I tell him all the time, "Oh Jesus!" And I told him I don't care to know anything about what goes on here.
Yeah. I'm fitting to block him. Hold on, I'm fitting. Oh, somebody's done got him. Oh, let's see. The reason I was saying, do you know a policeman?
I
Is you
don't.
you can get a tag number, and a policeman can find out. I mean, they will know in
They know
30.
who they know who they are. They done went there and raided their house, so they could help me if they would.
Hey, that's a mess there. That's a mess.
Yeah.
But there's somebody somewhere
They
that,
are
that
crooked, Kathy. You are so right. They crooked it as the day is long.
yeah, Tammy got stopped by the police the other morning,
Oh Lord.
and she's driving that truck. It's got two tail lights and one brake light, and it's been like that since I bought it. You know, but it ain't never been a problem. But she was telling me the law told her not to bring that truck back to town. What that policeman don't know is that I could get that ticket tore up so fast, his head will spin. For one thing. I said, Tammy, you know how long that truck has been like that? She said, how long? I said, ever since we bought it. But like, it don't need a bulb. It needs new whole tail light lenses. Probably about $200. And I just ain't never doing it because all I ever do is pull that pontoon boat. But yeah, the police can be your friend, but they also can be like an enemy.
Oh yeah.
I spinning a wheel one time and the law got me. And I had that ticket tore up in 30 minutes. Man, I had a real fast car. And they was all like trying to get me. But like when that ticket got tore up, they act like they don't even see me no more. They found out that like I know the man. And like where everybody has trouble in the town they live in and stuff like that, if it was in Lawrence County, I could help you.
Yeah.
You ever heard your daddy say, you don't want to get, in other words, you want to be in your town,
Yeah.
where you can get some help.
Well, they all know my brother real well.
Maybe you ought to get him to talk to him. Like
Well,
you do need to know their name.
I know. I know everybody that's always lived in that house. They hadn't lived there long. Maybe they probably lived there about 4 or 5 years, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what in the world to tell you besides just what I told you.
well,
But I feel for you. If there's a way I could help you, I would.
you gave me some good suggestions. I'm gonna check them out tomorrow.
But I can tell you this right here. Somebody can do something.
I think so.
But
I mean, I got all my paperwork and everything.
mm-hmm.
So, well, Danny, I'm gonna go. My dogs has got to go out, and I appreciate you talking with me and the chatters. And good
Yeah.
night, Pamela. And I love y'all, and I will talk with you later. Okay?
Yeah, I want you to jump back on here and give us an update about that.
Okay, I will. I promise.
Because we won't forget that.
Okay, I promise. I will.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, y'all, that's bad there, ain't it? I mean, of all the things to steal, You want to steal somebody's pet cat? And I do know that people will steal dogs, like dogs is worth money. Soon they'll steal them now. That's these little old dogs we got. They'll walk up to anybody. Hey, they'll bark. Because they just like barking dogs. But then they'll go right up there for you to pick them up. When we go down there to the river, the sporting club, in the camper, we keep an eye on them dogs. It's just like we heard, somebody, they'll walk right in their camper. And then like you liable not never see them again, But hell yeah, they steal dogs. I know people that used to do it. And that's bad too, Like these dogs here, I can leave for 30 minutes. They used to me being here all the time. I can leave for 30 minutes. And you wouldn't believe how happy. And jump up here with me. I mean, they're so glad I'm back. Well, man, that's something else there. And I'd probably go talk to a lawyer, because but she's got to let them know, that, she's serious, and that, like, she's not no crazy cat woman. And she hadn't lost her mind. And she has a bunch of money in the cat. I bet you she can get that cat. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I hear you there, Ian Bourne. I bet you she can get that cat. Hey, I mean, I would love to, run across them. I really hate to even think about that too much, because, to tell you the truth, it makes me mad. It makes me mad right there. But there ain't a damn thing I can do about it, That other man that caught that woman's cat in a cage. See, he said the night before he was going to do it. He was going to catch him a cat. That's what he said. I'm going to catch me a cat. You ought to have seen him. You ought to have seen him whenever I went up there. Well, I went to his house. You ought to have seen him. See, these people like you see coming here doing all that big talking on the keyboard. And these people like the man, and, they think they bad. They ain't nothing to them. Most everybody's a bunch of mouth. That's why I stay at home. That's one of the reasons. Anyway. All right, I wasn't sure who that was that left, but appreciate you coming in here. Yeah, I snatched a dog out of a woman's hands. Hey, her husband come. I was young too. He ain't do nothing. He was this big old man that like thinks people scared of him. And probably a lot of people is scared. But I wasn't scared. Yeah. And Shirley, y'all, I mean, I don't know how good y'all know, but she's kind of went through a rough time. I mean, her husband doing her wrong, and then her mama passed away. She moved to another town. So I guess she ain't got all the friends she used to have. You know, and she's like Tammy. She'll get down and out sometimes. And seems like a lot of women do that, you know, get down and out. I said a lot of times that, yeah, I figured that, Shirley. I kind of keep an eye on Tammy, you know. But like, I know when something ails her, the first 1 minute she walks in that door, I know within 1 minute if something's wrong with her. And I kind of handle her easy, you know. I still have a few military friends, but they are far away, yeah. Oh, Tammy, she'll sure get down, and I know Shirley does. And y'all, that don't happen to me, but I understand. It's hard to pull yourself out of that. And I've talked to some more women. I know it sounds like I talk to women all the time. You pretty much stay down. But, you know, I mean, they'll get down and really don't even have to have a reason. And, you know, I was talking about whenever I went up there to the drunk hospital. I was up there 3 or 4 days. And there were 7 women walking around with me everywhere I went. you know, wanted, you know, one didn't even know the other one was doing it, but they was all wanting to eat. They wanted me and her just to eat dinner together. And you know, I told them okay and okay and okay and okay. They all met, you know, at the table. I said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to all eat. We're going to all have a good time. And we ain't going to be mad. I said, I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm going to listen to everybody. But like, and y'all, I'm just talking just to be making a video, but I'm talking serious. I don't think every man has that kind of power. That they feel safe. I know I come home. My head was still cloudy when I come home. There was one of them like I was really worried about, you know. And I called up there, you know, going to talk to her. And they said she was upset, you know, that they wouldn't let me talk to her. But, you know, it wasn't a sexual thing to them girls. They was your normal, everyday women. But it was, and I mean, y'all might know even better than I know. There was something about me that helped them. And actually, you know, it's kind of always been like that. I ain't sitting here bragging, y'all. But like, if women get close to me, that's where they want to stay. I had a girl working for me one time, and Tammy made me fire. And I liked that girl. She was kind of like a personal assistant to me. She would go around and pick up the crew, some of them that didn't have a car. She would go to the store and get me some coffee. And, you know, I paid her. But, she told me she loved me. And that's what I'm saying here, y'all, that like, there's some people that hate me, some women, well, hell, men too, that like can't stand me. But like, you really might not know me. And actually, I have to watch my words, you know. When I'm talking to women and stuff, you know. I have to watch my words because they listening. And it's always been like that. Oh, I've turned down so many women you wouldn't believe it. And I can tell you, like, to make you understand, like, you won't never see them again. You turn them down once, you won't never have to worry about them coming back again. You know, I ain't talking about just like walking around the park. When you turn them down, they don't forget that. They'll delete you on Facebook. You know, I was up there at that drunk hospital, you know. And them nurses was so pissed off at me. And I can't tell you why and all that, but I can explain it to you. You know, like, you know, the women there, you know, can I go get you a pillow? They didn't want me to leave that day room. You know, they didn't want me to say I'm going back to my room. They wanted me comfortable. They were all good around me. Nurses talking about, like, and I heard more than one. You know, like saying something, like getting on to me. Which made me mad. Because I wasn't telling them, you know, to do this and do that. But like, I knew they wanted to. They wanted to do something. I said, yeah, go get me a pillow. Now, can I go get you a pillow? You want me to go get you orange juice? They just put some sandwiches out. You want me to go get you one? Kind of hard to explain. And I mean, when I got back, you know, them women was calling me. You know, one woman wanted to come home with me. And I said, I said, listen, you got to go back to your husband. And I got to go back to my wife. You know, like just, anyway, I made an impact on that place up there. And like, you know, the nurses that was set up there in that little nurse station, they was the ones that was stinkers. But you'd go here and go to woodworking and arts and crafts and go do this and go do that. And them, you know, the women that was, worked there. Man, they thought so much of me. And I would have thought, like even when I was in school, I would have thought that the women teachers, because I was kind of rough, boy, you know what I mean? I wasn't no troublemaker, but I was kind of rough. I remember Tammy getting mad, at the high school prom. At the women teachers wanting to dance. I told y'all that I was going to take a bunch of girls to the prom. A bunch of them. Tammy wouldn't let me take them. She said, oh no, it's going to be our night. See, this is what I tried to tell y'all a bunch of times. I see beauty different than what I think most men do. And y'all, I ain't got no reason to just sit here and lie about it. But I love a beautiful heart. Everybody ain't movie stars. And them girls. Them girls I was going to take to the prom with Tammy. I was going to get my picture took with each one of them. They wasn't movie stars neither. Hey, boy, like, you would have been the luckiest damn man alive to have gotten any one of them women that I was going to take to that prom. And that's how I am. And Tammy knows it. Oh. She knows I don't see beauty like everybody else do, or every man does. I see the heart, boy. That woman, that if you were to ask her, she'd give you every dime she has. Stand up and fight for you. Even if you're wrong. Defend you. Lie for you. And whatever else. they have to do, they'll do it. I ain't no bad fella. I don't take advantage of women. I don't let them do it to themselves. Y'all understand that? I don't let them do it to themselves. I could have done Jamie wrong so many times, boy. You know that, I used to talk about Sherry, I went to school with Sherry. I ain't gonna talk about it. Not that it's bad or nothing. But like when me and Tammy split up, I kind of went to her like as a counselor. So, I ain't talking about nothing bad here. But she started clinging to me, So I ain't gonna tell her I love her and all that just to get my way with her. And she probably would have done it. But I wouldn't that's what I'm talking about. I wouldn't let her do that to herself. There's a bunch of women like Stephen, Y'all know that. Told him a bunch of times, Don't abuse your power. Don't lie. Don't make them think one thing when you know your heart ain't there. Don't mess them up. I know y'all understand that. Don't mess them up. Because they get messed up easy. The women are a lot more honest than men. And they play for keeps. Women play for keeps. You don't take advantage of a woman just because you can. You try to think about them a little more than you think about yourself. When I left here, I went and moved in the camp house my daddy had, you know. There's a woman down there every day. Every day. But I kept it friendly. Didn't take advantage of them. Didn't lie to them. And man, I was so messed up I didn't know whether I was coming or going. But why? Anyway, when I come back here, you know, called up Tammy and me and her talked. And I come back here. This right here is kind of something you could think about. If you think I'm a bad guy, this is something you can think about. I wouldn't mess with Tammy. And y'all know what I'm talking about. For 3 months. And I didn't mess with her for 3 months for the simple reason I didn't know if my coming back here was going to be permanent. I made sure my heart was right. Like I say, you think of somebody besides yourself. I can tell y'all some more sometimes. It's 3 o'clock in the morning here. I myself, I think I could teach men something if they'd listen. I don't care if they're a doctor, a lawyer, preacher. They all men. I appreciate y'all coming in here. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna be getting on here at night sometimes. It's hard to get in there during the day, you know. And every once in a while, I'll get in and talk from the heart, you know. I appreciate y'all coming in and I appreciate y'all's support. I appreciate everything, y'all. Hey, y'all have a good night. Go get in that bed while it ain't too late. Hey, we'll see y'all. Good night, y'all. Bye-bye. Or should I say, bye, 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 bye. All right, bye-bye, y'all.